This demo is for what you'll see in your dongle for the forensics lab. I also gave you another one called FBI lab. But for us to get the materials for this was a little bit easier, and it sounded a little more fun because the whole idea behind it, the premise is that Grandma got sick while she was making a cake. So there's some forensic thinking behind it. Why is which white powder did she not label properly and ended up putting in the wrong spot? So the idea is that you're going to have these containers. Oops, can you pen down, please, Miss Amy?
And this can be done in a 50-minute time frame, a normal class period time frame to hold the entire lab.
Yes, when I usually set up chemistry, the unit, I think of my labs as my ending strategy, my exit out the door, but over a 2-day period. I spend the first day as an activating strategy and going over notes and content, and my second day is typically a lab day where they get to talk about the stuff they learned the last day. It's truly a 2-day. For me, my lesson plans don't work on one day with exit tickets in the now traditional format. And also my class periods are about 50 minutes. So that's how it works. All right, so when I give them their tray has just this, the 4 cups and then the spot plate, and then some toothpicks as well instead of a spoon, because if you give them a spoon, there's too much material that they put in the spot plate. This stuff, again, sits at my teacher desk just for safety reasons. So the 4 things that they're testing for is whether or not they have sugar, salt, cornstarch, and then their control is actually powdered aspirin, and that's what has made her sick because she's overdosed on it. You then have Luganells, iodine, you have iron nitrate, and then again your sodium hydroxide. Again, the labs are set up, the purchasing of this stuff was to be used over multiple labs. The directions that you give to the students, they can take this and put this in their notebook over multiple days. It gives them word for word, exactly step by step how to set it up. They use a toothpick with their China marker. They label the spot plate. They use toothpicks to put the powdered chemical in their rows. And then you then go to the next page to work with the liquid. You have water, you're going to do iron, and you're going to do iodine. This is what is used, these 2 elements, these 2 liquids here are used for your iron testing, and then this one comes out with your Luganells. I actually do this one for them. I just run a drop all the way through because this is all I got. So 7th graders being 7th graders, they aren't the gentlest. I also use an opportunity to again teach about the pipette, about squeezing the air out, then getting the liquid, and then releasing, drop at a time. And also discuss about how to not touch your pipette to your material, your powder in the spot plates. The final page asks them multiple times to analyze the results, record your results in your notebook, record your observations. So as they're going through each step, it works them through very slowly, very carefully, very methodically, because you have some of those students who like to just, whoo, let's see what happens. And that's not part of the learning process. That's part of a scenario that you're working on through a lab. Please make sure that you have your students wearing eye goggle protection, and then also you wearing gloves. And that's it for this lab. That's all I have. Thank you.